Welcome to the Ponderous Brick Thinker. This is another installment in Learning from the Pros series. We are continuing and finishing LEGO Creator Set 31139 Cozy House. This appears to be the last part for this particular build and for the set. All the other two designs have been built. This one will complete it. Right now it seems we're going to be doing this portion, or this portion is lower, and whatever yard work. We have the minifig completed. Oh, where's the coffee? And the mug is attached. There we go. For some reason, this particular unit has a fondness for cups and mugs. Okay. We'll see what this is. Those could be transparent here. I'm not sure what this is. I thought it was going to be a vase, a very ornate kind of vase, but I wonder if this is something the designers were fooling around with. It doesn't indicate where to put it, so it must be one of these. Okay, there we go. And then you put your flower pot on top of that. Okay, we'll see how it's put in. Okay, and then there are shares of these kinds of plates. Okay, upside down. Okay. There, a share. Something the minifigs can use. They go in something like this. Door. Okay. Oops. There. Very good. Then flowers here. This. So it's a type of, probably magenta. Apparently these fit too. Oh no, they need these flowers in order to stick onto this piece here. That. So it's grabbing onto the flower and not on the actual green. Sideways. Like that. Oh, why are these the same color? No, that might be magenta. Then I lost room. Probably have to rotate something. And it's going to go on the ground, so it cannot point down. So maybe like this. Oops. See, it needs a flower to hold on to. There we go. Okay, like that. There we go. Okay, we're going to continue on the greenery on this side. I figured that they were going to do this one first and then the front yard or the yards on both sides together, but okay. Oh, we need this claw. The green, that's really green. And then this, it's gonna go here. Then, oh, 3 of them. I didn't see that, okay. So these robot hands also function as limbs for plants. Really helpful to get an organic feel. So it can be positioned in any direction or more directions than just a brick. Like that. Get a little bit of sculpture. Oh. There. Okay. Now we get to here. Purple. I wonder if they made flowers or have made flowers in all the colors. Or most of the colors, because some of them, maybe like gray, it's not really a color of a flower. Okay. So I have this, and it's coming up like that. And it's going to be on this side. Like that. And then another one here, too. I didn't realize they included so many arms in this set. Pretty cool. Now I can use them also for my other designs. Oh, okay, so we're going to combine them right away. It's just a little bit of alignment. Since I have that there. Okay, so that angle is set because there's 2 points holding it in place. And I put it backwards, but let's see. There we go. I was looking where the purple was in the picture, but it's like that. Okay. That almost looked gray. I know it's purple. One, because of the picture on the box, and the other one's also that shade. But right now, I'm curious how it looks in the video. To me, it looks gray. Also over here, but over here looks purple. One of those optical illusions. Okay, I'm running out of these. Okay, it's just one. Because I didn't see another green stud in there. Doo-doo-doo. And it's just grabbing on with this one. Nope. There. Okay, so they're not really connecting, it's just physically next to each other, visually connecting. Nice. Yeah. Okay, now we're in the chimney. Oop. Inside. Outside. Okay, so they establish a pattern. I see it up there. Okay. Okay, so I didn't notice about these plates. They do have a slight edge right here. So it's all the way down, but there is a slight lip. Interesting feature, I had not noticed that before. It's an ever so slight separation between the plate and the brick. Nice. Okay, now what are we doing here? Upside down. Interesting, they make sure to flip it back up here. So it's ready to be placed on the cozy house. Let's see how it looks. Nicely fit. Okay. Okay, we're meant to run out. Just this part right here. Then what are we doing? The awning, okay. Little room for error in combining all the pieces needed to make these 3 designs. Okay, I'm not sure what that would be. Then we're going to do a layer here of a plate high. Okay. Guess it's a bed. Let's see. I did not expect that to be a room with no window. Surprise. Orange. Okay. So even though I'm planning on not using 3 white furniture designs, it can still be useful to learn from. So apparently they only included the bright orange and yellow for the furniture to make it pop out from the house. But there's just 5 wide. While it does read as sheets and pillows, I don't know why would they want the pillows to be on the same level as the sheets. I would have said maybe they're more puffy and stick out more. Perfect amount. Okay, and then dark gray or regular gray? Probably dark. No. I do have the regular gray. Okay, I think it's regular gray then. Oh, it's a drawer or cabinet or something. Obviously a bedroom, there's no room for anything else. Centered. Okay, now we're going to place it. Okay, let's give a look. Progress so far from the inside. It's huge. For one minifig, it's pretty good, but let's see. It's a queen or king size. Arms over the edge. Huh, it works. Any bigger, I think it would be just too big. Okay. I think we're gonna complete the gutter part. Oh, how many? 5. Then we use the dark. Okay. Is that gonna work? Just want to make sure they're on the same level. Yeah, they are. Okay. Three. So the remarkable part of this one was the use for the trees in the first house I built from this set. I don't remember them being used in this tower house. Probably somewhere. They're too interesting of a brick to not use, I would think. I'll have to look at the videos for that one. Another good use for the videos. See where things went and how they were used. And that's basically how I'm planning on using the instruction booklets as references. What happened here, or maybe even something more complex. Furniture for sure, because I think I will forget those. I don't have too much experience or experience with using or making furniture in Lego. There's the pillows. Why would they wait till... That's so weird. Okay. They waited to this step for the pillows. Okay, and then I put you here. This one here. Oops, and then, oops, yeah, that. This one goes here. They could have put a, well, for this designs, they're sticking with those rectangular windows, and they probably wouldn't fit in this small area. So I guess that's why they decided not to use them in that space. Okay, now it's this one's gonna have to be flush here and extend out one, so that way it can be enclosed. There. Oh, that's cute. Okay. And there's a use for this unique design. Those interact, or they're meant to interact like that, so they fit together. Okay. Blue. So the other side had an extension too, which that's why it's longer. The rail pieces or the gutter pieces are the same size. That's why all of a sudden you have a flush here. Okay. Almost there. Yeah, it's like a cabinet or something. But why would they wait till now to put it in? Right now you're kind of working backwards. Challenge maybe? But you had the floor all by itself. And you're able, unless they were kind of worried people would be building like this, and you can't put the second floor because of this groove and the gutter. I guess that was a trade-off. Okay. Okay, but the pillows, they could have been placed on the bed before. I think. We'll see. Hmm. Did I do that right? Maybe it's this way. There it is. I thought they were symmetrical, but they're not. Or somehow they would have been the same way, but nope. Okay, on this one. Okay, now the roof is going to be separate. Okay. That's interesting. These are the only studs for holding down the roof. Everything else is smooth. I guess the roof is meant to come off on its own, like a play feature. Okay. Oh, let's put you here. Wow. That's almost like a stretch to have this reach over and catch the roof. Okay. Oops. I would not have predicted this, but it has to stay up somehow. Okay. Okay, now we have a 1-to-1. See why transparency right there. Okay, so this side's getting this part. Wow, we're actually going to use all the 4 lengths. Well, maybe we'll see what happens to the turquoise. Yep. Okay. Oh, yep. There's the turquoise. Okay. Okay, then, okay, so what's not immediately clear is this side. So the turquoise goes on the bottom part of the roof slope. But they couldn't make it a little bit more obvious. But I don't know if they have a challenge meter that they need to fulfill to make it satisfactory when you complete it. Okay. Again, the light studs are being used more randomly than the turquoise color, the darker color, maybe the more saturated color. Then we're going to attach it. Oh, did I put it backwards? Maybe. No, the lights go on the bottom. Oh, so for some reason I thought the lights goes on top. This way. Okay. Perfect. Kind of interesting choice, but we'll see how it looks all combined. All the 3 lengths are used. Interesting. Guess this does lead me to believe that this was the primary design, and then the designers had to think of the other 2 just using the same bricks. We'll see how much more of the other ones are used. Where it's next, brown here. Okay. Okay, maybe I misplaced this. There it is. It's with the single studs. Misfiled. And that that finishes up the 4 wide, and the turquoise 6 long 2x6 also finished the larger. So here we go. And then lighter on the bottom, okay, turquoise on top. That helps to know to verify you're putting in the right place. there. I saw the dramatic red arrow and was, oh, is that it? No, but there's a few more pages. The minifig here hasn't reached the end. Okay, so then we close it like this. Oh. Okay, and then a few more here, upside down. I think it's a smooth stud. Okay. Then it goes there. I guess for the hose. Oh, it's a grill. Okay. That was almost looked like a, well, maybe it is a garbage can. A recycle bin. Let's see if the assembly of it will give us a better idea of what it is. I don't think this green brick was not used in the other designs, but it was included in this set for this very specific purpose. Let's see what it does. Okay, when you don't have a vehicle axle, you make one out of a lightsaber component. Nice. And then it's just put there. Oh wait, no. Okay, so maybe it's just to grab onto the handle. Okay, so it can rest on the smooth studs. That's fine. But I am seeing that round plate there. I wonder if there's a special purpose for that. And then there's the mailbox. I'll put the letters later because I'm going to be moving this around to look at it from all angles. But it's just this combination. I'll put you there. The snail, okay. I'm looking at that. We'll see. Where does it go? Up. There we go. Like that. You almost get a mouth from that effect. Place it here. I wonder if these pieces were needed in one of the other designs and they had to come back to this one and say, we have these pieces, we need to use them. They made us now. because there was also a creature on the first build with these SIs. Oh, that's it. Very few stats left. The extras. Probably the essential parts of the other builds. And is this in? This one's not in the picture, but appears it can be held. But where? No, it seems to be like this. Doesn't seem to be resting on the chair. Could be something for the, like she's watering. Let me see if there's another piece to add. It was the beginning of the fourth bag. Nothing that can be attached to. Does the box have a hint? No hints. Okay. Also no hints on this side for the enclosed one. Okay. I wonder if this is more recognizable in the creator's area. I can't say I have seen something like this. I would have attached it to something to make it handheld. It seems to be underhand, because I see this here. This hand does not fit there. Oh. It's light. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's put it as the picture indicates. And then the dog watches. And the robot's here. Control here. And they did not include the drill robot or this one in here, but I think it's just extra playthings to think about. And the letters go in here. Barely. Okay. More together. Okay. Okay, let's just finish the pages. Where do I see that I might want to build? Maybe the shuttle. It's also 3-in-1. Maybe the robot. I'll see what other things these things build. 3 dogs, maybe. And a bunny that's kind of right there. Okay. The owl looks nice too. Just to see how the feathers are used, what attaches to them. And the face is more angled, it's not flat. Okay, there's more going on with the owl that I'd like to know about. Okay, we'll see how that goes. All right, let's review this set build, or this cozy house. It's supposed to be the main design. Most of the bricks were used for this one. Immediately from this angle, I see this. Not the greatest, but how they cover it up, there might be a way to cover it up and make it more pleasing, because right now you can see the hinge. Not even sure how to. I'll just see if on the pieces a rod and somehow can stick through and kind of hold it in place. Let me see. Since all the bricks are used and I only have single stud, let me see if I can grab a. What can I grab?
Oh, bracket, let's see. Nope, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. I just want to see how well the angles play with each other. Okay. Maybe that's why they have the roof so detachable. Can rotate this a bit. Not quite. It's ever so slightly not there. But let's see by how much. Because then this can be filled with a plate. To kind of bridge that gap. Single line of plate there. Then also it could be like this. It would be, let's see, maybe a few examples in real world where you have bigger patches on the ridge, but in Lego world, you can put bricks or a plate here just to kind of seal it, make it more believable, and have the brick world, shifted to its own right of logic. So it does still hinge a little bit. There's still some movement, but even so, they cannot both be up. It's one or the other, and you have to kind of balance them out. This would actually provide. Okay, I'll be back again. Okay, I just wanted to see on a bracket if it truly is a right angle. Can't fit all the way in. But still doesn't fit that way. So it's one of those peculiar things to deal with. There's probably another way to hide that gap. Okay. Now we can return to looking at the house as designed by the pros. Where did I mess up? There it is. So the roofs have to be ever so slightly out. They can't be all the way touching the white slope bricks. This kind of can work. You know, it would be preferable to have an, you know, pure gray masonry effect here. But in real world, not all those stones are the same color. This one has a lot of texture, so it can still work. Very rustic. And it does look cute. Just the proportions of it. The windows and doors are a little bit big compared to this, or they're very tight to it. So they appear bigger and then cute, like big eyes. I do kind of see how they use this to kind of make a more fluid approach to the plants. Okay, it could work like this. And again, the yards are divided when you open up the house, or when you close the house. You have a front and back. I don't know, depends on the situation. If there was a door here, yeah, you do need a yard. But if no door, then the yard should be close together or connected. So the logic of this design says that the gutter drains down this way. Very nice. A nice thought was put into this design. And I think I got this backwards then. Did I? I thought I got it right. Oh wow. Let's see what the book says. Okay, so the light is there. This is for that part. And there is no indication. I think it's just the lack of the brown. How convenient. Okay. There we go. No. Now we're good. Maybe. So those arches are... Which way does... Oh. Alright. Just barely seen. But considering the fact that how well it is covered, it doesn't seem to be a big deal. There's a nice look to it. It's not too busy like the attic of the top one or the music room on the first build. There's believable space to move around, except for the kitchen. The kitchen does look nice. It's very compact. Nice, consistent use of horizontal lines. This is what I was trying to do with the tall house, where when brought together, kind of makes sense. This is a little bit busy, but because it's a chimney and there's purpose behind it, you know, it's acceptable. Messy, but rustic, but acceptable. Kind of surprised they left this like that. Maybe they actually had a flat plate there, but this was probably needed in another build, so they replaced it and covered up in the box art. Oh, there. I'm not sure of the full effect or why would you want this to be removable. It is a tight fit. And if they raise it just by one more plate, it would have completely, you would not have even guessed that there would be an arch when it was enclosed. This one just barely gets it covered. You have to know there's an arch in order to look for it. But one more height, I think it would have been perfect. And it'd probably be at the base so that all the angles can work together towards that effect. I like how the chimney turned out. And they made specific arrangements to have the masonry in and out, altering the pattern so you're not expecting it consistent throughout. So here it has the chimney or the fireplace part of it, and then on the other side you see the single line. Here, if you had masonry on that side, you would lose out the inside, but also on the outside you would be expecting it consistent. But since it's purposely broken, the pattern, you're expecting a broken pattern. The dog. I like it. The colors are very cheerful. It's mostly turquoise white that you immediately see because they're just bold. A lot of real estate visually, white and the turquoise, blue, sky blue. And then you get, greenery here. Mostly green, but it's a lot of busyness. Yard lived in, not austere, cozy. Browns make an appearance, but they're not making a statement. In this build, they were making a statement just because the roof was all brown. But this one, it's more subdued, more like a highlight. Very cheerful. If this was done in another color or dark color, it would approach more real life. I don't know how many, residential roofs wouldn't be this color unless you have a very big wallet that you can then custom order your own colors. Few buildings would have this on the outside. Maybe like a copper that's been oxidized, you'll start getting a greenish blue. But in terms of real world, this is fantasy. Just trying to get a grasp of how they use color. They do try to go for real world logic, gutters as an example. And they see that this is an idealized house. So that they can get away with it. I don't know about the castle that I'm going to be building. What colors I haven't decided if it's going to be more realistic or do I just go for it. And because I have these, not only because of this set, because of the other classic sets, they do have more bright colors. And then we have real world texture. So this might be a good reference point as how to mix them. Very flimsy, but it's okay. Again, this looks nice feature to use as a trellis. Telescopes. I think it was the best piece for this one. Kind of surprised how quickly that one came together. And it does look like a garbage recycling bin. So logically, this would be the front. Yay, postal service here. And depending if it's tree service, it is also the kitchen, but it's okay. And this one does seem more backyard. However, front porches are still out there. Don't know how many of them are used. But this one does seem more like a backyard vibe. Well, we're not quite yet ready to destroy you. Personally, I'll just leave it up for a few days and just look at it and see if anything else pops up into mind as to how to make my own designs. I have no plans of going after it like I did with the tower house, of adjusting the pieces. I think this one is perfect as it is, or it's doing the best it can with the available pieces. So it's fine. I'm gonna go on to the next set after this. It will probably be another learning from the pros, but it will be a small one. It should be a single bag. I haven't opened it yet, so we'll see. It should be one or two at the most. And then it will be back to probably color. No, sorry, fenestrations detail. I need to go back into that. And well, this doesn't really help with making fenestrations. You have realistic details. I don't know if I'll be including these. I might just throw them in and see how they look, but these pieces are meant to look like real world. Mine are fenestrations using the Lego pieces to create its own logic. But details, how they're used here, might make an appearance in that episode. Yes, this could also be a fenestration piece. We'll see how that goes. All right, well, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for coming by. See you in the next one. Bye.